Hi, we are here with...
Donte Bouyer.
And what is your film's name?
The name of my film is Pandora.
What is happening in Pandora?
It's some pretty trippy, twisted stuff. The movie is about a guy who gets this box at his door that says "Don't open." And of course, based off his basic human instincts, he opens it up, and then a bunch of bizarre things start to happen.
Mm-hmm. Were there any challenges while filming the movie?
It was all improv, so the challenge was figuring out what's next. You really rewrite the movie in the edit, and the edit was another challenging part, just to see how everything fit together, but it kind of figured itself out after a while.
Cool. How long have you been doing movies?
I've been doing movies for the last 7 years. I work as an assistant director in film and television right now on different sets all over the country. And I would say professionally been doing movies for 7 years, but wanting to do movies my whole life. I was always that kid that sat in front of the TV and reenact everything they seen with action figures and loud sound effects. So my whole life, I guess.
Same. Yeah. If you were to have this movie produced into a feature, what would you like to add and expand into your character's life?
All right, so I really, really love that question. That's the hopes when we do these short films that hopefully it could be developed and expand upon. I really love A24 films and Black Mirror. I'm like a huge fan of those two platforms, and I kind of wanted to marry that together. So if this was to be expanded upon into a feature, I would maybe keep the beginning the same, like not really know who this person is, and this box just comes up, and then like follow 6 other characters that are like getting ready, very cliche, getting ready, like rent out like an Airbnb for the weekend, and then when they get there, the box comes to the door, and then you know, maybe a couple people like don't open it, and one person, that arrogant type, is like open it, and they open it up, and a bunch of effed up stuff starts to happen. But the reason why I say 6 and then our the beginning being that one person, so it'd be 7, because when you open up Pandora's box, it's 7 sins that gets released into the world. So I would have like the first sin maybe be greed, and then each character is kind of representing one of the sins that are exposed throughout the film.
Oh, that is a very good idea. So when you have a feature film, obviously you have a lot of time for the audience to get to know the characters in the world and how the world works in your movie. What is a challenge that you would have doing this in a short film? Like having to, you know, explain everything in a shorter amount of time, because I feel like that's a challenge.
It is a challenge. I love short films. I think it's such a skill to be able to tell a story within a moment of a character. I think that if this was to be like, if I was to expand this into a little bit of a longer short film, but have the same premise of maybe like these friends, I think that the challenge would be, again, honing in on which each character represents within the overall story arc of the 7 sins. I don't know if that answered the question or not. I kind of butchered that one.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Thank you so much for this interview. Hopefully we'll see more of that world that you created.
Thank you so much. And shout out to Northeast Film Festival for having us here. And please follow me Instagram _Black Canvas with a K. Thank you.
Thank you.